Good job.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. The Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. I'll be joined in the booth by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, but before we turn to them, let's turn to the results of the fan voting for this year's All-Star starters. Final preparations being made on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2019 National League All-Star.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star game. Ben Perez, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at one of the top pitchers. Think about this, a career ERA under 2. Do you have any idea how hard that is to do? And this guy can be an absolute nightmare to opposing hitters.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the American League, left fielder Charlie Blackmon.
Here comes the first pitch. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Ambush style 0-0 coming unglued, first pitch of the game. Nice knock to the outfield.
Batting second from the Boston Red Sox, the shortstop.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, not a great way to start, right? You come fresh out of the bullpen, you throw a couple of pitches, next thing you know, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
I'm going to take you inside the mindset of a hitter right here. Free ribby out there, don't ground into a double play.
Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Tries to go the other way, but this ought to be a routiner out in right. Harper has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with 1 out in the inning now. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Batting fourth.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rougned Odor. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball's in for a strike.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Lifted the other way out to left center. Schwarber on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the run scores as the American League is off to the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So first and second with 1 man gone, and standing in now the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Machado takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Now the 2-1. Count even at 2-2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Josh Donaldson.
From the Toronto Blue Jays, designated hitter, Josh.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the American League 1 and the National League 0. Now in the box, Fletcher Purcell. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
First baseman, Fletcher Purcell.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. The 1-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball. The 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Digging in, Chad Hutton, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Center fielder, Chad Hudson.
He's set, and the pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Harper looks up, and it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as the AL goes out to a 3-0 lead.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. A solo shot becomes a 2-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez,
From the Kansas City Royals,
as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Perez.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Hit down the third base line. Bryant's got it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH, but don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Blackmon. He singled to start the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
First at bat, this guy hit a pretty good pitch, a changeup, and he hit it hard for a base hit. We'll see if he's going up looking for something soft here in his second at bat.
The 1-0 home. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Still only one out in the inning. And a fastball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
0-2 home now to Bogaerts. Up around the face.
He tried to climb the ladder right there, and I don't blame him. Now he's got those sights elevated. Don't be surprised with something off speed in the dirt.
My side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
No runner. Hold it right there. Hold it.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Mookie Betts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The American Leaguers on top, 3-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the National League, number 31, Max Scherzer.
And in an all-star game atmosphere like this, it can sometimes be hard to single out one player for an MVP award, but the writers here have spoken as you get a look at our all-star game most valuable player presented by Topps.
Well, I have no problem with this selection. He came out here to compete with the league's best players, and he really put on a show. That's what all-star games are all about, so this is well-deserved.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Michael Wade takes home the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious National League All-Stars. 4 runs.